Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer. This is a BRSN broadcast presentation.
You're looking live on the field at Brother Rice High School for today's lacrosse action, featuring the Brother Rice Warriors hosting Lake Forest. Welcome everybody to Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan for this BRSN presentation of lacrosse matchup between Brother Rice Warriors and Lake Forest Scouts from Illinois. Good evening, I'm John Losey. I'll be your announcer for this highly anticipated contest with Illinois' reigning state champion Lake Forest. Thanks for tuning in everybody. We got ourselves a great matchup going on here today. We're about to get things started. Here we are on Fracassa Field for today's action. Brother Rice coming in here at 4-0. Lake Forest coming in at 3-0. Both teams ranked number 2 in their respective states. And this is a matchup that many in the Midwest have wanted to see for a long time now. And now it's finally coming true. Lake Forest Scots, Brother Rice Warriors, Fracassa Field right now. Friday night action here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. The Warriors coming in after a 19-1 victory on Tuesday over Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Looking to get off to a good start here. This team is battle-tested with a number of seniors coming in here, led by number 20 on the field, Mr. Theo Lai. He is exceptional around the cage, does a great job feeding and scoring. But let's get this one started right away, as we're going to get this one started here. Face-off at the X. Danny Holt coming in at 70% on face-offs. Let's see where this one goes. Warriors looking to scoop, going to pick it up. Number 8 having trouble with it. Scooped up by Leo Lockwood. And the Warriors are going to get this one off to start right out of the gate. Fields, there's that man Theo Lai back behind. Warriors, I'll set the offense for you. Number 9, Hansen Palanque. Talking about the Plonke. And the Warriors coming in both teams averaging about 12 goals a game. And so we should look like, a situation where the Warriors and Lake Forest should be scoring early and often. We'll see how the netminders, a lot going to be reliant on the netminders for both teams. Over here, Brady Salich. He is a midfielder and a junior. There's Hansen Palanque turning, firing. Palanque's going to fire wide. Theo Lai there on the backup. Warriors knocked out of the state tournament last year in the semifinals. First time that's ever happened in 20 years. Shot there, save. Nice save by the goaltender for Lake Forest, and off to the races. That's number 30 in goal. Check that. That's Theodore Lacassi. Check that. Miles Mackey in goal. He's a senior. And now Warriors get back on defense, and the Scots. Oh, I had my British accent going there for the Scots. It's not the Alma Scots, it's the Scouts. Right out of the gate, fires. That'll be wide. Number 3, Jack Walsh, is going to fire that one wide. If anyone's seen the movie Midnight Run, famous Jack Walsh in that movie is Robert De Niro. Warriors playing good defense here. Let's zoom this one in a little bit here. Move it up a little bit. Other way. There we go. That'll work. Move it a little that way. Good save on the inside. Nice save. Ball down. First save of the game for the Warriors. In goal, Peyton Fortino. The Fortinos, always a good lacrosse family, no question about that. Warriors are going to get a touch and set up shop in the offensive zone for the second time today. Let's get you a scoreboard here, folks. Oh, no, we'll get that one going there. Sorry, we'll get you a scoreboard there. There you go. Little scoreboard action, little bouncer. Another save for Lake Forest, and off to the races come Lake Forest in town. They got a good following with them. That's actually Thomas Walsh in goal for Lake Forest. Thomas Walsh, number 34. He is a junior netminder. We've got a not a bad day, I don't think, from a perspective of the weather, but I got to tell you, once you guys see the action here, there's a goal. There the goal. Good take inside. Finds the back of the net. Let's take another look at that one on the replay. See who got that one. You can see the spin on the inside. Oh, nice little inside roll and a great goal. Couldn't see who got that one, but a nice take. And Lake Forest will jump out early here, 1-0. So Lake Forest jumps out first, and we're going to lead this one 1-0. First time the Warriors have trailed this season, and Lake Forest coming in, only giving up 3 goals this year. So far on the season, they're coming in at 3-0 as well. David Hone, the head coach for, that's going to be a jumpy jump for Lake Forest. And so the Warriors will get an opportunity here. Brother Rice, number 30 there. Ben Wechter, a very talented long pole. You'll see him jump into the offense a couple of times today. And so the Warriors now offensively set up shop in the offensive zone, trailing 1-0. You good? We're going to get a whistle. What are we going to get? A hold? Illegal screen. Something went amiss for the Warriors, and they will turn it over here. It looked like that call was on Nicholas Covey, as Covey. And off to the races come the Scouts. Lake Forest, defending state champions in the state of Illinois. The Warriors back in action tomorrow. This is a weekend of lacrosse here in the state of Michigan. Number 1 and 2 ranked teams. Bouncer, got it. Nice bouncer early. Good take inside. James Rappel. Rapp went off the turf. See if we can take a quick peek at that one there. You can see it again. Just bounced right over Fortino. And the Scouts jump all over the Warriors here and lead them 2-0. We are high in the sky here, so if you are attending the game, feel free to tune into the game and look up here. And yeah, you may want to say a prayer for us if you want to. It's really up to you, but we'd appreciate it, I can tell you that. So Warriors trailing this one 2-0. Danny Holt doing his job as he typically does. He'll be playing his collegiate ball at Vassar next season. Smart young man. His dad helped me out with some stats today that I've got here. But based on our setup, I don't know how much I'm going to get to those, but we will definitely try our best. It's all for the program, they say. Brady Salich is going to lose that one. Turnover Warriors. Good pickup by Lake Forest, and Lake Forest is going to look to clear here. Good play there by Daniel Van Camp. A lot of seniors on this team, so they are battle tested, and obviously with their run last season to a state championship in Illinois, they know how to win, they know how to play tough teams, and the Warriors are definitely in for a battle in this one. Shout out to Loyola of Chicago head coach Rob Schneider, who who hopefully is watching in his home where he's warm. So good double by the Warriors there as that slide comes early. Good patience by the Scouts. 22 back behind. Cole Pisa. 13, Lucas Kroner. Another senior. Like I said, a lot of seniors, and so battle-tested is definitely what they're talking about. Shot there, good save by Fortino, up in the air. Who's got it? Warriors can't find it. Number 7, Braden Thigart. BT, they like to call him. Actually, I have no idea if they call him that, but I'm going to call him BT today. Warriors trail this one 2-0 here. Midway through the first. We are high in the sky, get out of bounds, and that will trundle towards the end line, and will get out of bounds. Turnover by the Scouts, and the Warriors with an opportunity here. Here comes that man, Mr. Wechter. Look at Wechter. Look at him. Look, I told you. Wechter fires. Going the other way. That's a tough one. But great moves by Wechter. Could not find the cage, and the Warriors were not back on the backup. You can see the poles for Lake Forest. Experienced, good size, and definitely know what they're doing and handling the ball. That really is a help in terms of clearing, as the Scouts 100% so far on clears and lead it 2-0. I mentioned the Warriors back in action tomorrow, right here, same bat channel, not the bat time, but same bat channel, right here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. 2 o'clock game tomorrow. Set your watch to it. And I expect you all to be tuning in again. So back behind, good patience, good spacing by Lake Forest. Just a good quality high school lacrosse game coming at you live wherever you are. Hope you're enjoying it here on the Brother Rice Sports. Good feed inside, backhand, got it. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. We're going to take a look at that one again. Let's check the replay. You can see the feet inside. He's going to go back behind and underneath, and no chance for Fortino as that scooted right by him. And the Warriors, unfortunately, are going to find themselves down 3-0. Was that number 8, I believe, with that one? James Rappel, I believe that's an 8. So not the start that head coach Ajay Chawla and head coach Mark Hamilton, but Danny Holt doing what he does. Danny Holt, one of the best in the state. We're going to get a flag that flag was thrown by 40 yards. I mean, I want to see a replay on that. But we won't be able to go back and get that one. As a great arm on the official. I don't have the officials' names, but man, I mean, that's one of the best flag tosses I've seen in my broadcasting career, which is saying a lot, folks. So Warriors now delayed penalty on the Scouts, trailing 3-0. This one, either got to get one here or they got to get one and the man up, but here would be more ideal for them. Plonky with it, number 9, back behind. Joe Lee, number 3 in there. He's in the middle. 33 for the Warriors. Frank Biardi. Good scoop up there by Jaden Fortino. Fortino feeds back behind to Plonky. Plonky is going to hit the goaltender. One more step to greatness, and that one will bounce off the Scout netminder, and the Warriors are going to go man up here, trailing 3-0. And you can see that one too late on the replay, but Plonky just needed, that angle was just too tough. And so he needed one more step, and that's what you say as a coach, especially in youth lacrosse, one more step to greatness or daylight or to improve your angle. One of those 3. So man up here for the Warriors, trailing 3-0. I've not said Theo Lai's name very much so far. It's about time. Got it! That's what they needed, just like the doctor ordered. Great goal. Frank Miardi is going to get that one. Let's see it again here on the replay. Good feed. Watch him set his feet. Hands free. Fires. Skippity-doo-dah-day into the net. Warriors get on the scoreboard and chop the Scouts' lead to 2. Real good offensive set there for the Warriors, and that's kind of what, like I said, what the doctor ordered from a perspective of what they needed, and that's exactly what they needed. So Danny, look at Danny. Danny dominating at the X as he does. Danny Holt doing Holt-like things. Very reminiscent of what I used to call back in the day for a former Warrior, now playing his collegiate ball at Robert Morris at Ben Eck, doing Eck-like things. I think I may pass that torch over to Danny Holt. Danny Holt doing Holt-like things, but it will be few and far between because obviously Danny's just out there for the face-off, so it probably won't be as pronounced, but maybe we add somebody else, right? Warriors with it again, fires. Good smoke show there. Brady Salich. I do have the scoreboard capabilities on this. Just want everyone to know. But you know, again, if you saw where we were and the danger in, post. That was a ricochet romance if I've ever seen it. Ball down. We got multiple people laying in the crease. We're gonna get here. Gonna go back to the Warriors. Ricochet romance. Let's see if we can see some ricochet romance. Little bouncy bounce. Didn't see it, but let's get back in the action here. Yeah. And so a great take there. It was Covey again on the inside. Hit the crossbar, bounced back, hit the netminder, and came out. But you can see the Warriors getting a little bit more into the groove here in this one. They trail it 3-1 with a minute remaining here in the first. Moving in just a smidge here, especially when we go on that side. As we're not directly at the 50, we're at the 30. And if you're in the area, come on by. Toss us up a blanket. Maybe some hand warmers, anything like that would be helpful here as we are, I would say, I'm going to estimate, I'm not good at estimating how high we are, but I'm going to say probably 30 feet, maybe 35. All right, my partner in crime, Mark Rodenberg, says we are not that high. 15, that's it? Sure seems higher. Feed, nice play. Good play, Wechter, look at him. I mean, he is a talented player. Warriors on the break. Here they come. Need it. Good defense right there by the Scots. You can see that. All right, let's take a quick book here, so start moving it that way. But you can see this poke right there. Nice play defensively by the Scots. And we're going to get a ball in midfield that everybody missed because of the replay. But hey, you know what? You're going to have to wait. There's an errant pass. That's going to head towards Lou Conroy's house, as that one may get into Lou Conroy's backyard. All right, so that'll do it here. End of the first quarter. We're going to take a quick sponsor break here. I'm going to do some reads here. Let's get our sponsors up here and running, folks, as we're going to thank our sponsors for helping us out in so many ways. Thank you to our Brother Rice alumni sponsors. We're going to go with that one first. Luke Timmis. Thanks, Luke. He's also a coach here, does a lot. Adam Wechter. We talked about his son already, doing a great job. John Zadar. John Fry. Also, we've got Jason Geis, Mark Carroll, Primo. Thank you, Mark. Tim Nelson, and John Youssef. Thank you so much. We would not be here if it was not for them. And this great day we're going on right now. So why don't we take a peek at our BR sponsors as well, now that we've got the time. Yeah, we've got our good friends at Signature Associates, Sale Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. Signature Associates Sales. ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, Great job, great alumni. List your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name, the experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Company, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer. Appreciate everybody for their sponsorship and everything that they do. It is wonderful to have them here and helping us out. We're going to get back to live action as we're going to go back to the X here with the Warriors trailing in this one 3-1. You know, one thing that I watched on film when I remember watching the state championship game last year in Illinois, and efficiency was the word that came to mind for the scouts. They take care of the ball, not a lot of turnovers, and now they're a year removed from that. Now look at Danny. Holt like things, fires another post. So the iron has been unkind to the Warriors so far in this one, as we've knocked 2 posts and rattled the cage. But you'll take the positives. You got Danny Holt doing his thing. He has won every face-off, giving the Warriors mucho opportunities. And the scouts now looking to try to clear. Warriors really clogging up that middle. They're not going to get it here. And that's going to be a turnover. Warriors are going to pick it up now and look to push, as a great ride by the Warriors allows them another opportunity here. If we were keeping statistics in the sense of possessions or time of possession, it would most definitely be favoring the orange and white. Technically the orange and black united we stand. Palanke with it, number 9. We're going to get a falling feed here. That's an errant pass from Palanke to Covey. It's going to tip it back. Nice play. Good play. Warriors are open in. Hansen going. He's going to fire high and wide. But a great play there. That was Biardi, number 33. Check that. My favorite 33 of all time, 100% is going to be in football. Tony Dorsett. Tony Dorsett had a 99.5-yard run in the Metrodome. I think it was 12. Watching a black and white TV in my bedroom. 10:20 here, early in the second. Warriors dominating time of possession, but on the scoreboard, the Scouts hold that lead 3-1. Almost locking off on Theo. You can see the defense definitely all over Theo. And in a sense, and this is one thing that I heard from some coaches in Illinois, be ready for the zone. And that's what I think we see so far. Outside, nice save, one more step. Theo got his first look on that one. And the Warriors trying another ride here. Let's see if they can lock them down here on the ride. As Thomas Walsh was big in goal, but another errant pass and a scoop up. And off to the races come the Warriors. Here they come. Fast break time. One more. Feeds it inside. Theo Lai. Hello! Tic-tac-toe Warriors, all caused by the turnover. Let's take another look at that one real quick here. You'll see the pass. One more. Theo Lai with time and space. Back of the net. Warriors cut it to 3-2. But that was really all started on the ride by the Warriors. Great job. That's 2 rides in a row. Good scoop up there by Michael Murphy, the junior defensive player. He scooped it up, led the break. And now we sit here at 3-2. Warriors, Danny Holt really doing a great job here. Holt like things at the X. Yep, that is clean as a whistle. Toot as Danny Holt, just like the old tugboat back in the day. I remember Nate, I coached Nate. Matthew Losi, listening up in Marquette University in Milwaukee, remembers tugboat. Danny's much more than that, and he is batting 1,000 so far at the X. Warriors with another opportunity here and the chance to knot this one up at 3. Theo Lai back on the offensive side of the ball. He is the leading scorer for the Warriors. But here's that zone again. Backside, fires wide. Theo lies there. Good crowd on hand. Real good crowd on hand. I'd say at least 675 people here, give or take. And we're going to get a push. No call. Ball down. Picked up by the Scouts. And off to the races. Head Lake Forest. And that one's going to bounce out of bounds. So all that work for nothing as number 10, Ryan Milliman, led the break, but unfortunately skipped the one at the feet at the attackman. And that one found the back of the end zone here at Fracassa Field. We got whistles. Unsure on that one, but it's coming back the other way. And just like that, I'm not sure what happened. We're going to get some whistles here. We've got multiple whistles and lots of pointing. Oh, we're going to get a timeout on Lake Forest. No goal. No goal. We're going to get a timeout. So we got a timeout here. And so what I like to do is... So let's check in with some of our sponsors as well, as we really like to thank one of our primary sponsors here. This broadcast is proudly sponsored by Signature Associates Sales Leaseback Team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the Sale Leaseback Premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. Call or text founder Luke Timmis, class of 2010 here at Brother Rice, at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Signature Associate Sale Leaseback Team. Appreciate their sponsorship, and Luke Timmis, who has been a big contributor to Brother Rice lacrosse for a number of years, graduated in 10, player, coaches the Brother Rice varsity B team. Thank you to Mark Rottenberg, who's got to duck out and give back to the game in his own way. Hopefully he doesn't fall, and that would be bad. Mark is really doing some things now, Spider-Man-like. I'm not even going to watch because I'm scared, but that's okay. So Warriors are going to have the ball. I'm not sure what exactly the call was, but timeout before the shot. So that is definitely a timely timeout by head coach Ajay Chawla. And he starts the season, as we've counted for years, if you've been following me, timely timeouts. Ajay Chawla ranks #1 already this season in timely timeouts. That was it. So the Warriors, 3-2, 7:43 remaining. Another take inside. Marty with a great save, I think Marty, but back up top. Warriors feed it. Fast inside, got it. Hello, Palanque. Great feed inside and a great look. Let's look at the replay again as our hands are getting a little chilly, but we'll see it here. Great feed inside and bing, bang, boom. And for the first time in the season, I can say, gonna ride that plunky, plunky, gonna ride that plunky, plunky, gonna ride that plunky, plunky, woo! So, Hanson Plunky, his older brother, Hunter, that's where we started that little ditty that we like to call Ride the Plunky. And Danny Holt doing Holt-like things again. Wins another face-off, and we are knotted up here at 3 as Warriors really momentum going Warriors' way. Errant pass, good defense, but still recouped by Brother Rice. And they will set up shop in the offensive zone here, and they have ripped off 3. So I've always said, and I'll say it again, lacrosse is a game of runs. Lake Forest had 3, the Warriors have 3, and we are knotted at 3. Oh, good move. Feeds. Errant pass. Had people open too. Ball down. Who's got it? Picked up. Knocked down. Picked up by the Scouts. People falling. No call. Oh, that was a rough call on that one. I'm going to take a look at that one for you guys because that's going to be a penalty on the Warriors. Let's see it again here. I don't know. Well, that's a little too late on the replay, so we'll just get out of that and come back here. But we have Laundry on the field. We're going to get a slash, I believe. Looks like Hanson Palanke is going to spend some time in the penalty box and feel a little bit of shame. So Lake Forest is going to go man up, giving up 3 straight, but they're going to try and take the lead to pick up a man-up goal. First time the Warriors been man down today. Lake Forest has rolled in their first 3 games in the state of Illinois, giving up just 3 goals. Temperatures dropping a little bit here at Fracassa Field. So if you're in the neighborhood, feel free to swing by Dick's and pick up some hand warmers, maybe some feet warmers. We'd love it. No, good defense. Nice job. Good angle for the Warriors, but the ball came out, got it back. That's just a bad break for the Warriors. Good play there. Let's see if we can see what happened here. A little spinner, got inside, and just beat him around on the backside. Good goal for Lake Forest. That's number 8. That is James Rappel. I believe that was 8 or 6. Maybe let's go with 6. Emmett. No, I think I heard Emmett from the stands. I think it was Emmett. So Emmett Lee, not to be confused with Getty Lee, is going to find the back of the net. And now the scouts have gone pole to negate the Holt-like things that have been occurring. They've given up. That's going to be a loose ball push, or should be. No call. Warriors are still going to win it. Hello, firing. Oh, great save. As Wechter was barreling down, had that long pole cooking. Now long pole action going the other way. Long pole. That's going to be an errant pass. However, as Martin Heipel fired that one towards the St. Regis playground. But a great job there. Danny Holt won another one. And you could see the scouts went pole to try to negate Holt-like things. Good pass. Fortino up the field. It's going to bash the Warrior in the chest, and that is going to be a turnover. As that was Fortino to Fortino. Didn't work out so well. And so they may be discussing that tomorrow night at the dinner table. Why didn't you catch my outlet pass? We're going to get a timeout here for the Scouts. And a good timeout there by Lake Forest as they lead this one 4-3. Let's check in with some of our sponsors here. Let's check out Bloomfield Sports Shop. Bloomfield Sports Shop is a full-service sports equipment store and team sports printing company. It's the closest sports store to Brother Rice High School, right down the street, right at Lasser and 15 Mile Road, serving Bloomfield since 1975. Get an opportunity to stop in or visit BloomfieldSportsShop.com. That's BloomfieldSportsShop.com. And I have been there numerous times over the years. They did a lot of work on a lot of youth jerseys. Did a lot of work with the Michigan Warrior program and Stephen McNulty, also Lou Conroy and the Brumby program, right down the road there. Head on down for all of your needs related to anything sports related. So we got 5:12 remaining here. 4-3. Lake Forest, spirited game, no question about it. Great crowd on hand. The Warriors will be back in action tomorrow as they will bring in, let's take a look at that graphic. Sure, let's. Tomorrow they bring in St. Viator, the Lions, coming up from Illinois, number 1 ranked in the state of Illinois. So you got Brother Rice hosting number 1 and number 2 in the state of Illinois. So great fun. Bring the family. Make a day of it. Head down to Bloomfield Sports Shop. Get yourself some sporting goods. No question about it. All right, here we go. Yep. Back in action. Let's get it going there as I got to get the full screen going. And so Lake Forest here with 5 minutes remaining. They got that man-up goal. There's Wechter matched up with number 6 for the Scouts. That was a dive. I don't appreciate that dive by Emmett Lee. The Warriors have a dedicated lacrosse field, which is right behind us. But that's a bouncer in the dirt, picked up by Warriors, off to the races. Oh, that's a bad hit there. We're going to get a penalty on that one, as that was just a cheap shot, as we've got a player down on the field. Just a bad penalty by, unfortunately, the Scouts, and we've got a man down for the Warriors. And if I had the replay going back a little farther, I would. But that was a dangerous shot by the Warrior player right in the middle of the field. Made a great play. And now we're going to wait, and hopefully he's A-okay. And he is up and moving, thank goodness. So the Warriors are going to get their second man-up opportunity. They trail this one 4-3. You know, my mom told me you better wear enough clothing, and I did. I really did. I got gloves, even though I'm passing the gloves out, but that's fine. You know, we're all part of the team. Anyone up here with me is a friend of mine, no question. What's your name? Frank? Freddie. What's up, Freddie? So Freddie's up here. He's working the camera for me. My partner in crime, Mark, as I said, had to go back and coach, give back to the game. And so he had to duck out and coach the youth of the area. And here we are, Warriors' second man-up opportunity. They scored their first goal of the game on the man-up. Lake Forest appears to be chanting. We can't make it out, so if anybody knows what those chants are. Shot there, just wide. Good look, but moved just wide. That was Biardi, who had the first goal for the Warriors today. The Warriors have had a good opportunity here, that inside of that zone. Time ticking on this penalty. Warriors with one shot. But, as I always say, patience is a virtue, and it's very important in lacrosse. Good job by the defense. The parents from Illinois, feet up top, fires wide again. Got to put that one on cage. As Jaden Fortino ripped that one wide. Time ticking down on the penalty. Got to be getting pretty close, unless we got might have gotten a longer one. I'm not sure. We should have probably checked on that one, but I do have walkie-talkies. Maybe next time. Fortino fires. That's long distance and a good save, but that one's going to bounce off as Lake Forest struggling with their clears as Wechter's got it. He's going to lead. Good feed. Middle. Got it. Hansen. Plonky. Great catch. Fires. Oh, great save. Woo! I got to tell you, netminder for the Scouts is doing a great job in there. That's Thomas Walsh, the junior, as he made two very good saves to keep this one at a one-goal lead for Lake Forest. Warriors looking to probably double this one as the penalty is still continuing. And Wechter matching up against James. No, I'm sorry, that was Emmett Lee, not to be confused with Getty Lee. Or the General Lee, but that's a car, so that doesn't work either. 13 up top, Lewis Kroner. Kroner with it. Penalty now has expired, and both teams are at full strength. 1:56. This is where I think the proverbial milking of the clock is going to take precedent. Down, good play. Warriors really working hard on defense. Ball out. Whistles. We got something. We got random whistles, but a great play by Drew Walschlager, as Drew made a great poke check. Ball came loose. Ref blew whistles, and now we're venturing towards the benches. I believe we're going to get a timeout. I guess we are going to get a timeout. Timeout. Let's take a look at what's upcoming here for Brother Rice. The Warriors, as I mentioned, back in action. This is a big week, and this is a schedule also for yours truly, the Brother Rice Sports Network. Brother Rice Warriors will be back in action tomorrow, facing number 1 ranked out of Illinois, the St. Viator Lions. And then the big matchup, number 1 ranked in the state of Michigan, defending Division I state champions, the Detroit Catholic Central Shamrocks, all right here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. I'm your host, John Losey. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. And we got a good game going on here. Definitely going on for this one. So if you come to the game, just when you walk in through the gate, I want you to just look up towards the sky, and you will see us, Freddie and I, doing what we do. All right, back behind. Let's set the stage. 4-3, Warriors down 1. Scouts from Lake Forest with the ball. And I would say that more than likely, and this is what head coach Rob Schneider told me, that they're probably going to take the air out of the ball on this one. It's more of a basketball reference, taking the air out of the ball. But I'm going to use it here. Feed inside, yep, bing, bang, boom. Number 3 on the inside, got loose. Warriors lost him. Let's take a look at the replay. You can see it as he just got backside. They left him. He's wide open. And Jack Walsh finds the back of the net, and the Warriors are going to find themselves in a 2-goal deficit. I like to call number 3 for the Scouts midnight run. Or we can just call him the Duke. Danny Holt, 100%. You can't get any better than that. Danny Holt doing Holt-like things at the X. And so we're going to hit the 1-minute mark. Warriors trail this one. And again, it's, you think about the time of possession, you think about the shots, you think about, really the Warriors have outplayed Lake Forest, I think, in totality, but find themselves on the short end of the stick on the scoreboard. Theo doubles. Yep, you see that slide coming early, but Theo did get it off. They are really paying extra attention to number 20. This is the matchup I think the Warriors want. Lefty bouncer too high. Again, that's Frank Biardi. Back behind, there's Fortino with it. Takes the check, shrugs it off. Feet up top. Nope, good defense again. Another turnover for the Warriors. And those turnovers are really plaguing them. Errant pass out there. Ball down. Number 5 took a dive, but they do not have numbers, so they expect them to pull this one out, which they do. It seems to be some confusion. 5, 4, 3. You can see it. 2, 1. No, not going to get it off, and that'll do it here. At the half, Warriors and Scouts embroiled in a battle here. 5-3 at the half. Excellent half, I think, by both teams. I think lots of positives coming out for both squads. But it's getting colder here, and it's getting a little dicey, no question about it. So we've got 12 minutes here at halftime. I've got a couple things. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to hear from our sponsors, and then we'll come back. We'll do some other things, and we'll just get acquainted, really, is what I'm going to try to do when we come back. So you're listening to live lacrosse action here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. I'm your host, John Losey. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and we will be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This is a BRSN broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, live from Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer. ABF Environmental offers complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services for projects of all sizes. Environmental solutions addressing the specific regulatory, financial, and operational needs of each client. Go to abfenvironmental.com to request your site assessment today.
Family wealth planning can play a vital role in building long-term financial security for your family. A strategic approach ensures that you'll be able to grow and protect your assets. The Familia Wealth team helps successful individuals like you and families like yours simplify and improve the financial decisions that impact your future. We provide customized solutions designed to help you achieve your financial goals.
At Familia Wealth, wealth is about family, always.
Experience innovative business, group benefits, and personal insurance solutions from Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group helps clients minimize risk and achieve their financial goals. Log on to doraninsurance.com to get your lower rate now. Come visit Frankenmuth Brewery, Michigan's original craft brewery, located at the top of the hill in downtown Frankenmuth. Enjoy our legendary craft beer tap room, Riverview Restaurant, or book your event in our banquet center at frankenmuthbrewery.com.
The Brother Rice College Prep curriculum unlocks each student's potential while nurturing respect, integrity, character, and excellence. Key to the transformative experience is the Center for Learning and Achievement, a dynamic hub fostering experiential learning, leadership skills, character development, innovative thinking, and academic success. Enrichment opportunities encompass a wide range of electives, from our award-winning Mech Warriors robotics and the debate teams, to business, art, broadcasting, marketing, engineering, and the performing arts. The enduring bonds of brotherhood are forged through the cultivation of mutual respect, unwavering support, and shared experiences. These connections transform into the unparalleled brotherhood that develops in the classroom, on the athletic fields, during Kairos retreats, and is fortified by the Band of Brothers program, where students lead, interact, befriend, and enjoy the camaraderie as brothers across all grades. Remarkable young boys become extraordinary young men while sharing traditions that build a sense of belonging. Students are offered many avenues to nurture, fortify, and actively express their faith. These encompass engaging in liturgical celebrations, daily prayer, meaningful service projects and mission trips, transformative retreats, and faith-centered programs. With 80 state championship titles, the most in Michigan, Brother Rice has a rich athletic tradition and is a shining example of the harmonious fusion of academics and athletics. Student athletes undergo a transformation that extends beyond enhancing their physical prowess and athletic abilities. They are provided with a platform to develop crucial life skills such as teamwork, dedication, responsibility, determination, and leadership. The counseling team prioritizes the well-being of the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, offering comprehensive support, focusing on academic success, college guidance, and mental wellness. Counselors connect with students one-on-one and are readily available to offer each student, from the challenged learner to the gifted scholar, the support that they may need throughout their high school journey. With a 4-year college planning program addressing every aspect of the process, Brother Rice students attend and graduate from the nation's best colleges and universities and service academies. We are Brother Rice, where students are animated to learn and empowered to achieve, creating a lifelong foundation for personal, educational, and professional pursuits beyond high school, each uniquely prepared to leave his mark on the world. Here, we welcome you with open arms to discover friendship, acceptance, knowledge, spirit, faith, success, and yourself.
Do you have financial wellness? How confident are you in your answer? Familia Wealth can alleviate your concerns about how effectively your finances are being managed. It doesn't have to be stressful. We'll use our financial wellness checklist to develop a comprehensive wealth management strategy so you can regain your confidence about your financial position.
Make the move to Familia Wealth, where you'll get the attention you want and deserve. At Familia Wealth, wealth is about family. Always.
List your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, who specializes in the Birmingham and Bloomfield market. Let Adam help you or your family members sell your home faster because experience matters. And upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. Call Adam Wechter at 313-801-8018, the realtor that gives back. This is a ABF Environmental offers complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services for projects of all sizes. Environmental solutions addressing the specific regulatory, financial, and operational needs of each client. Go to abfenvironmental.com to request your site assessment today.
Family wealth planning can play a vital role in building long-term financial security for your family. A strategic approach ensures that you'll be able to grow and protect your assets. The Familia Wealth team helps successful individuals like you and families like yours simplify and improve the financial decisions that impact your future. We provide customized solutions designed to help you achieve your financial goals.
At Familia Wealth, wealth is about family. Always.
Experience innovative business, group benefits, and personal insurance solutions from Doran Mayhew Insurance Group. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group helps clients minimize risk and achieve their financial goals. Log on to doraninsurance.com to get your lower rate now. Come visit Frankenmuth Brewery, Michigan's original craft brewery, located at the top of the hill in downtown Frankenmuth. Enjoy our legendary craft beer tap room, Riverview Restaurant, or book your event in our banquet center at frankenmuthbrewery.com.
The Brother Rice College Prep curriculum unlocks each student's potential while nurturing respect, integrity, character, and excellence. Key to the transformative experience is the Center for Learning and Achievement, a dynamic hub fostering experiential learning, leadership skills, character development, innovative thinking, and academic success. Enrichment opportunities encompass a wide range of electives, from our award-winning Mech Warriors robotics and the debate teams, to business, art, broadcasting, marketing, engineering, and the performing arts. The enduring bonds of brotherhood are forged through the cultivation of mutual respect, unwavering support, and shared experiences. These connections transform into the unparalleled brotherhood that develops in the classroom, on the athletic fields, during Kairos retreats, and is fortified by the Band of Brothers program, where students lead, interact, befriend, and enjoy the...
Back in action. All that talking was for nothing. Thanks, Mom. Mom always coming through, which is great. As she pointed out, no sound, where are you? That's going to skate out of bounds, and an unforced turnover to start this one for the Warriors. We're back, and we are back in action and live. HDMI 2, that's the sound, that's where we're coming from. Got gloves on too, and so pushing buttons with gloves, never recommended when you're doing a live stream broadcast. So Danny Holt wins the faceoff, and there's a feed inside. Oh, good save. That is necessary and needed, as Fortino came up big time on that save. And Warriors will start it out here, off to the races. And they're going to get a touch here, and they'll get their first chance in the offensive zone here, looking to chop into this 2-goal lead by the defending state champs from the state of Illinois, the Lake Forest Scouts. Lake Forest did a nice job focusing on Theo Lai, number 20. And that's where the other Warriors need to step up. Feed, got it. Ooh, another good save. Great look inside as Joe Lee caught it inside, got the bouncer. But that man again, Walsh, made another save. He's made a lot of saves. Another one. That one doesn't get through either. Another great play. And so the defense for Lake Forest really doing a number. I looked at, giving up 3 goals in their first 3 games, and, looked at the competition a little bit and said, they're okay. But they are proving this broadcaster terribly wrong so far in this one. And they're going to get a touch here, as Emmett Lee is going to get a touch, get it back behind. And now Lake Forest will look to add to that lead. The Warriors' defense has played fairly well. A couple, loose matchups inside. Oh, that is a tough angle and a big-time goal. Let's take a look at that one again. This is a tough angle for Lake Forest. And you think, how did he get that one in? But he did. And Lake Forest starts the scoring here in the second half and have jumped all over and lead this one now 6-3. So back at the X, I'll give you 2 guesses. Danny Holt wins that faceoff. Wechter with it. Wechter gets it to a shorty, which is what you always want to do when you're a long pole. Get it to a shorty unless you can take it coast to coast. Number 8 there is Leo Lockwood. Like to call him L squared. So I don't want to say it's, Top Gun danger zone time for the Warriors. Fires wide as Brady Salich. Hanson Palanque back behind, working on a pole. There's the double. Gets inside, though. Another great save. Wow. That was a great move by Plonky on the inside. But again, Thomas Walsh standing on his head. Unbelievable saves and an unbelievable performance so far by. That's going to be an errant pass. That one's going to hit the track, and that one's going to skirt. Oh, nice grab by a lucky fan down there who's on the track. Good hands by him. Thought it might have been John Fry, but it is not my good friend John Fry. also known as Fire. Warriors off to the races, looking in, fires wide. He's going to step in the crease too, so Fortino didn't find the back of the net, didn't find the net, and then steps in the crease. Unforced turnover by Lake Forest. And now we had a collision over on the sideline as the Lake Forest coaching staff did not like what happened as there was a collision. And now off to the races again as Lake Forest in, fires. Ooh, smoke show there. We can see that one again. That one is necessary as James Rappel wraps one top corner, low to high, changes the plane and beats Fortino. And the Warriors find themselves in a little bit of trouble here as they trail 7-3, 8:11 remaining here in the third on the Brother Rice Sports Network. Head coach Ajay Chawla pleading for the offense to get going. And that's I mean, Danny Holt can't do any more than he's done, which is win every face-off. So what do you do there? We got a Lake Forest player down. Wechter's going to hit another post, so that's 3 posts for the Warriors. We've got an injured player as well, as his mom is screaming he's injured. He just got the wind knocked out of him. Just got to catch his breath. He's fine. Plonky with it back behind. Warriors have hit 3 posts. Feed. Oh, another great save. Let's see that one again. You know what? I got to see that one again. Let's see it again. Watch this save, but a great catch. Here it comes again. Here's your replay. Feed. Great save. But the ball is going to stay here with the Warriors, trailing 7-3. Wind has picked up, and the temperature's dropped. Fortino with it, shakes off a check by number 5, Houston O'Neill. Not a famous O'Neill's. I like Ed O'Neill. Shaquille O'Neal. Good back check, nice play. There's that Marty again, number 4. That's Martin Heupel. They call him Marty. It's like Madagascar. Marty. Solich with it. Over here to Fortino again. Fortino thought about it, pulled it back. Houston O'Neill back behind. Another tip. And this one's going to scoot. It's going to get over. Nope, nice play, but kicked. Got 2 Warriors. And 2 Warriors and only 1. Warriors takes a hit. Ball loose, ball down, and now things are starting to go more for the Scouts. I keep butchering that Scott thing. The Scouts, not Scott's Tots, like the TV show The Office. So, turnover for the Warriors. I'm going to say it was a forced turnover because that ball was tipped by the long pole for the Scouts. And now I would expect to see Lake Forest take some time as they lead this one 7-3 as we speed towards the 5-minute mark here in the third. Oh, picked off there. Nice play. Who's got it? Ball down. Nice defense, but still up. Ball down again. Great play. Nice defensive play. Picked up, but they're going to turn it back over. As Walschlager made a great play, picked it up going the other way, but ball popped out. Now back over to Lake Forest. See as I do, not as I don't, whatever that saying is, but that was more sloppy Joe at midfield. Number 3 doubles early, late, man down, ball down. Where is it? Who's got it? Wechter's going to come out of there with it. Yep, that's who you want the ball on the break is Wechter. Wechter looking, fires, drops that side. Errant pass. Who's going to pick this one up? Kicked aside. It's going to be poll time. Poll time for Lake Forest. Another unforced turnover by the Warriors, and they give it right back. Daniel Van Camp. Going to get a timeout by Lake Forest. Nice timeout, but DVC, Daniel Van Camp on defense with a nice ground ball. Scooped that one up and headed towards the other end. And a good timeout there for Lake Forest. They lead this one 7-3. Let's go back and take a look at our alumni sponsors. Without them, where would we be? Luke Timmis. I mentioned Luke a couple times today. He's coaching the varsity B team here at Brother Rice. 2010 graduate Adam Wechter. Talk about Ben Wechter. Adam Wechter, 1987. John Zadar, 91. Mr. John Fire Fry, class of 88. Jason Geis. Mark Carroll, Primo, played his lacrosse at Penn. He was a midi back in the 90s. That's a long time ago. Timmy Nelson out on the West Coast. Shout out. He is our #1 supporter of the Brother Rice Sports Network in California. Timmy Nelson, thank you for supporting us. And John Youssef, who might be coaching right now. Always giving back to the lacrosse community. John Youssef, 2003. Coaches at St. Hugo's of the Hills. They've actually got a camp coming up, I believe. I saw an advertisement for that. So if you got a youth that are looking to get involved in the sport of lacrosse, check out the St. Hugo camp run by John Youssef himself. All right, so Warriors in a little bit of a, I'd say, a precarious position here. Trailing 7-3. Offense has really got to get things cooking here, as the Warriors lackluster so far on the offensive zone. And Lake Forest with a good timely timeout by Lake Forest and head coach David Hone, as Lake Forest looks to hone in on another goal. Huh, Freddie? Like that, Hone? Huh? Yeah. I got Freddie here with me. Freddie's a freshman at Brother Rice helping me out. Fires. Fortino's going to get a piece of that one. Freddie's taking his life in his own hands up here in the scaffolding that we like to call the skybox of Brother Rice Sports Network lacrosse. It's a good pass. It's going to be over and back or out of bounds. Which one's going to happen first? It's going to be out of bounds. And so a turnover for Lake Forest. David Hone, head coach, letting his kids know, hey, let's not do that. Let's not do that. 7-3, 4:15 remaining. And the hacking and whacking has begun, but a nice play there. The bumping, I think Lake Forest is getting a little more physical here. They're getting a little more confident with that lead. Ball down, checked. Yep, Lake Forest playing a little more physical. I think head coach David Cohn said, hey, let's not back down to these guys. You're the state champ from Illinois. And another turnover for the Warriors. I got to tell you, their fans are very vocal. No question about it. DVC, David Van Camp, led the break on that one. He's going to get back over. But Lake Forest with another opportunity here. Good take. That's a tough angle. Good save by Fortino. Ball out. Walschlager's got it. Walschlager playing with it back there. He's got it, though. And so 3:20 remaining here in the third. Warriors have been on the schneid offensively for a good amount of time. But a good clear there, and they're going to get another opportunity here to set up shop in the offensive zone. Alec Grochkowski, number 29. Good clear back behind for Hansen Plonke. Under 3 minutes in the third. Solich with it. Lake Forest has done a very good job defensively. You got to give credit where credit is due. They make sure they have a pull on Plonke. They make sure they have a pull on Theo Lai. And Theo Lai has been neutered in this one. That's going to be a bouncer. It's going to be fired wide. Got a piece of it, and there's a race to the end line. Who's going to get there? Who's going to get there? Oh, that official's going to call it. How do you call that from the 35-yard line? That is my question. That is a tough angle to see it from there, especially when you have an official right behind him. So I'm going to question that one a little bit. But what I think doesn't matter. The only one that cares is Freddie. Turnover. Warriors pick it up. Fortino with it. 4-on-3 if they hustle. Fortino's going to take a hit, and there's that man again, causing problems. He is a menace. He's going to throw it away and throw his stick down, but DVC is causing havoc on the Warriors' offensive squad. Hansen with it, feeds inside Fortino. One more step. Heard those footsteps, and Fortino's going to fire that one high and wide. Warriors just not as sharp, I think, as the head coach Ajay Chawla would like. Bouncer back behind. Warriors now moving Plonky on the inside as another bouncer, and so more errant passes. That one's going to stay here as number 24, Lake Forest, got a piece of it. So we'll keep it here for the Warriors as we hit speeding close to the 1 minute mark of the third. Fortino with it. Oh, no, good shot. Sorry, Plonky with another shot. Another great save by Walsh in cage. Ball's loose again. Firing. Got it. There they go. Finally. Third time is the charm there as the Warriors finally find the back of the net and break the mystery that is the Walsh barrier reef. Let's see that one more time. I'm going to see it again. Nice bouncer. Got it. And he's going to break through on the Walsh barrier reef. And the Warriors chop the lead to 7-4. That is Frankie Biardi's second goal of the day. He's got 2 of the 4. Danny Holt batting 1,000. You can't get much better than that. Holt doing Holt-like things. Fortino with it, fires the middle of field. That was a tough catch, but Wechter did get his stick on it, but the ball is out and loose. Where is this going to go? It's going to stay in. Nope, we're going to let it go. And we're going to stay here. Nice job by Hansen Plonky to say, yeah, I know who went off of. I'm going to let that go. Under a minute, 41 seconds. You can see it on your scoreboard clock down in the lower right. Warriors back behind, trying to move some things around. You can see some different kids in different positions. Fires back. Here we go. Plonky with it. Shot. Go! A knuckleballer. And we're going to ride that Plonky, aren't we? Let's see it again here. Here's, watch it. A little knuckler. It gets tipped and completely threw it off the mark. It was a wiffle baller, Phil Necro style, and it finds its way to the back of the net, and Plonky's got his second. So a Phil Necro goal for Hansen Plonky. And the Warriors, just like that, boom, boom, out go the lights, 7-5. Uh-oh. No, Danny. It can't happen. Say it isn't so, Joe. And we're going to say, nope, yep, good. I want to make sure that he stays perfect on the day, and he has. 12 seconds left. Warriors maybe going to make a quick run here as they got the ball. Why not? Let's see what they can do. Oh, that's a high hit, no call. Solich has got it. 3-2, shot, save. And that'll do it here. Wow, a festive third quarter here, Freddie, right? When you say that, Freddie? 100% Warriors getting back in this one. The big Mo going back their way. And we'll end the third here at 7-5. Heck of a turn of events there. But let's jump back over and hear from some of our sponsors again, because without them, where would we be, right? 100%. Let's talk about Signature Associates again. This broadcast proudly sponsored by Signature Associates, sales leaseback team, America's #1 sale leaseback provider, unlocking capital tied up in commercial real estate across the United States. Find out how you can unlock stagnant real estate capital at the Sale Leaseback Premium and invest the proceeds in more profitable business initiatives by receiving a sale leaseback pricing analysis today. Every business leader with owned real estate should have a sale leaseback analysis on file for future decision making. Call or text founder Luke Timmis, class of 2010, at 248-978-5421 for a free sale leaseback analysis. That's 248-978-5421. Luke Timmis, pillar in the community, great human being, and we are proud to call him a sponsor of the Brother Rice Sports Network. Well, we're back, and it is, as Nelly says, it's getting hot in here. Even though, Freddie, it's not really getting hot, is it? No, it is not. Freddie is freezing. He wasn't prepared for this. He's up in the sky with me, your host, John Losey. We tried to, I think tomorrow, I think we're going to simulcast. We're going to simulcast on Losey's locker room. Head coach Andy Shira from Forest Hill Central is enjoying the broadcast up in Grand Rapids. Andy, great guy. They go back shorty, and they jump the gun, and I don't know what we're going to do, but that's not Holt-like things, as number 27 for Lake Forest wins their first face-off of the game. That was Quinn Acello. He's a D-midi and a freshman, so they went freshman to try to handle Holt-like things. And I think Danny was probably just confused by the youngster at the X. And Lake Forest is going to start off the fourth quarter with the ball, leading by 2, 7-5. But the Warriors were on a little bit of a run there, picked up the last 2 there at the end of third, and are in striking distance in this tilt here at Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield, Michigan. Lake Forest, I think, in terms of shots on goal and goals, they got to be clipping at 75%, right? They got 7 goals. They probably got 9 shots. But that's that efficiency I told you about. But there we go. There's a miss. As James Rappel, the senior, fires that one wide. Warriors looking to get a turnover here and bring this one back down the other end there. Brooks Raftery, number 22. The double twos playing defense there. Oh, yeah, double 22 versus 22 on that one there, Freddie. Yeah? What are the odds of that? Back up top. Walschlager working on Lucas. Walschlager fires. Good save by Fortino. Need it. Walschlager makes great defensive play and comes out of there with a nice job by Walschlager. Great feed as Wechter off to the races. Fires just wide. Hit the post. That hit the post? Another post. Another post for the Warriors. Boy, oh boy. Man, they have just been rocketing shots. Wechter's due, because Wechter's ripped that long pole a couple of times. He is definitely a weapon for the Warriors, and you can see him jumping into that play early and often. He's got speed. He's got stick skills. Talented player. We're going to get a turnover? No, we are not going to get a turnover. And Lake Forest going to hold on to it, but more defense. Good defense by the Warriors again. Ball down. Let's see. Coming out. Should be picked up and is. Warriors off to the races. Number 4 with it for the Warriors is Wyatt Potter. And now the Warriors are going to set up shop in the offensive zone and get their offensive players back into the action here. 9:25 remaining, 7-5. Warriors trailing in this one. Good crowd on hand. People still filtering in. I see former Brother Rice standout lacrosse player Paul Cosgrove in the audience. Paul is a Lacrosse Hall of Fame member. He was inducted a couple of years ago. I remember that night vividly. Also was a coach here at Brother Rice, won a number of state championships as a coach and as a player. Played at Ohio Wesleyan. Owu fires, did not get through, ball down. Nice defense by Lake Forest again. And here they come off to the races. There he is. He's really done a great job for the defense is DVC Daniel Van Camp, the senior. Like I said, a lot of seniors on this squad. So, while we say that, they don't take a lot of shots, but it's that efficiency that I mentioned earlier. Shout out to former University of Detroit Mercy head coach Chris Colin, who's now running things for Team 91 here locally. Team 91 Michigan. Back behind is that man, Jack Walsh. Does Jack Walsh have the Duke? I don't know. Who's got the Duke? Brady Solich. And there's Wechter. That's a matchup that favors the Warriors. Wechter on Emmett Lee. Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee, Peggy Sue. And this is what Loyola coach, they got to keep it in now. Always love fans and parents screaming random lacrosse terms like warding, and I mean the best one is wheels. And again, a turnover here. He stepped out, turnover, Lake Forest. We're going to go back the other way. Warriors speeding out of there with a good defense by Brother Rice as Lake Forest. Oh, that's called a cookie. And a cookie means when that stick gets flipped up and down and a turnover for the Warriors, that'll be a forced turnover, 100%. As number 29, Alex Garhavich, ski, lost that one. Feed, trouble, fires wide. Nice recovery defensively for the Warriors, but 6:23 here. Time's getting a little tight. As the Rolling Stones said, time is not on my side. They said time is on my side, but for the Warriors, it's not on my side. It is on the side of Lake Forest, though. So that reference is much better the other way around. Feeds backside. Arent goes here, fires. Oh, smoke show. Top shelf smoke show for Lake Forest. Let's see that one again. This one was meant to go to that right there on the inside, but unfortunately steps into it, fires, and scores as BT Braden Taggart buries that one, unfortunately for the Warriors, and that lead for the Scouts goes back up to 3. Freddie, how's the temperature, Freddie? Pretty cold. Danny Holt loses another one as that freshman has now won 2 faceoffs now. And the Warriors, now we got a 50-50 ball. Who's going to want it? Who's got it? Picked up by Lake Forest. Ball is loose. BT's got it back behind. And Lake Forest now sitting in the proverbial cat seat. And now have time on their side and a 3-goal lead. And this is where things are going to slow to a snail's pace as it relates to lacrosse, as we don't expect Lake Forest to do much of anything other than pass and run the ball, as head coach Rob Schneider from Loyola told me was going to happen. He is a predictor of things. Lake Forest with it, working on Brady Solich, number 2. And there's the clock ticking. That's all it is. Like sands in the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, or the days of this lacrosse game. I appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Brother Rice Sports Network, first broadcast of the year. We'll be back on tomorrow. Feed, Aaron pass, but picked up again. It was similar to the last one. Yeah, see? Similar to the last goal that scored by Lake Forest. Watch this one. An errant pass gets past the original or the intended football, and then it goes right to the man, and that's another play, and little worm burner on the inside, and a goal for Emmett Lee. And now we have ourselves a 9-4 lead, largest lead of the game for Lake Forest. And the Warriors have their work cut out for them in this one, as Danny Holt needs to pick up his game here again. And another quick win, as that freshman, number 27, just stepped in, as Quinn Acello has really made a difference here at the X on the last three. They got to keep it in soon. And now Lake Forest with the ball and a 4-goal lead. That adds up to nothing good for the Warriors. As I mentioned, the Warriors will be back in action tomorrow, 2 o'clock, right here on this same channel, as they face St. Viator. Viator beat the Warriors last year in overtime down there. Warriors looking for some sweet revenge. Long pass way up top, head of steam. Lake Forest, number 13 there, Lucas Kroner. Jack Walsh got a couple of goals for Lake Forest. If it sounds like my teeth are chattering, they are. I mean, I bet you it's cold down there on Earth, right? It's pretty cold up here on the moon, isn't it, Freddie? Yep. So Freddie and I are just battling the elements here. You know, we haven't any birds laying on us, though, I mean, which is good. And it could be worse. I mean, if it was windy, then it'd be really scary, Freddie. So 3 minutes left. The scouts from Lake Forest looking to just salt this one away. But in trouble. That's not going to get through. That hit Wechter in the helmet. And that's a problem for Fortino. Nice job. Fortino out there hustling. Now we got an empty net. We got lots of people falling. The Warriors have it, and they're going to need some instant offense. Wechter took one off the noggin. Hope he's okay. You can see him kind of shaking the cobwebs off. That would be a monumental loss. He's not feeling so good. And that's going to be ball down in the middle of the field, and just an unforced turnover for the Warriors on that play. That was not what the doctor ordered at all. And now Lake Forest really, really in the driver's seat. And the Warriors trail this one 9-5, 2 minutes remaining. It has been a very good game. We're going to get, he's going to step out. Very, very festive crowd down from Illinois. I'm not sure who he's talking to. He's not talking to us. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. But it seems like he was trying to coach from the third row of the bleachers. No one can hear him, though. Theo Lai with it. They have really done a nice job on Theo up top. Fires. That's going to be wide. Warriors really not on target with their shooting. I think the shooting woes have plagued the Warriors slightly. This should be a goal, and that's going to be pulled wide again. And that was a perfect look. Let's look at that one again, just on the replay perspective. But, I mean, this is kind of what we're talking about, right? Here's the feed on the inside, wide open. I mean, he's all day and just fires it wide. So back in action. Plonky's going to lose it, and there's that man again, DVC, Daniel Van Camp, and they want him to shoot it, which would be completely ridiculous. But then again, fans don't usually make the right decision in terms of what they cheer about. Feeds back to the middle. Fortino with it. He's going to lose it. And now we got an empty net here. I don't expect the scouts to shoot this one. I expect them to salt this one away, as Fortino's going to scoot back into the offensive zone. I believe that's going to be a penalty on the Warriors, as Fortino is going to bring him down, and that's going to be a penalty on Brother Rice. And so now things have gone from bad to more bad, I guess is what you could say. Bad to worse. But Lake Forest has done what they've needed to do here. They've come into Brother Rice on the road, and they're going to walk out of here with a victory. They're going to move to 4-0 on this season. They've got a battle on their hands tomorrow as they're going to be heading out to Wixom Road in Novi, where they'll battle Detroit Catholic Central tomorrow and the defending state champs, which will be an interesting game that I'll hopefully be able to watch, but I think we'll be on the air with St. Viator, and we'll be doing this game while that one probably is running around the same time. But 43 seconds left in this one, time ticking down. They got to keep it in. Warriors now, Fortino just roaming around, and you don't want anything silly here. Just, this one is over. Play defense. No penalties, no nothing. Don't need anyone getting hurt or anything like that. Warriors are doubling. And Lake Forest will look to just salt this one away here as they're going to move to 4-0. 1-0 on their road trip here to the state of Michigan. And the Warriors got some things to work on as they get ready for St. Viator tomorrow. Different teams, I think, St. Viator as well. And that'll do it, folks, as we've got a finale here as Lake Forest streams onto the field, and they're going to win this one. Your final score is 9-5 here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. A good game, really, by both teams. They did a great job in terms of handling the Warriors' offense. Warriors struggled in terms of putting the goal on cage. Let's remind everybody what's going on for tomorrow. 2 o'clock right here on this same network. Brother Rice welcoming in St. Viator here at 2 o'clock on the Brother Rice Sports Network. We'll be right on the air trying to get back at it, and hopefully the Warriors can bounce back quickly. So before signing off, I'd like to thank Freddie for being up here with me. I really appreciate that, my friend. We did a great job. Hope everybody enjoyed the coverage today. We're looking forward to tomorrow and looking forward to really the rest of the season this year as we bring you a number of Brother Rice lacrosse games here on the Brother Rice Sports Network. I'm your host, John Losey. I appreciate it. Everybody who tuned in, thank you so much, and have a great day.
Broadcast presentation of Brother Rice Warrior Lacrosse, live from Brother Rice High School in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan. Proudly sponsored by ABF Environmental, complete environmental consulting, testing, and remediation services. Adam Wechter, list your home with full-service real estate broker Adam Wechter, and upon the sale, he will make a donation to Brother Rice in your name. The experienced realtor that gives back. Doran Mayhew Insurance Group, insurance solutions for all your personal and business needs. Familia Wealth, take control of your financial future with Familia Wealth. And Motorola Solutions, solving for safer.